The valve cover gasket seals the space between the engine's valve cover and the cylinder head. It stops engine oil from leaking out and keeps dirt and debris from getting into the engine. By keeping this seal tight, the valve cover gasket helps make sure the engine oil stays where it should be to lubricate the moving parts and keep the engine running smoothly. With that in mind, can you picture what will happen when this valve cover gasket gets worn out? Well, in this video, we're sharing the common symptoms that can help you recognize when your car's valve cover gasket is failing. Let's get started. 1. Oil leaks. One of the most common signs is oil leaking around the edges of the valve cover. This happens because the gasket, which seals the gap between the cover and the engine block, wears out over time, letting oil escape. Now, if you continue to ignore this even after knowing about the issue at hand, it can lead to low oil levels and potentially damage your engine. 2. Burning smell. As oil leaks onto hot engine parts, such as the exhaust manifold or cylinder head, it can cause a noticeable burning smell. This smell happens because the oil is dripping onto hot surfaces and burning off. So if you notice this smell, it means oil is leaking and burning on hot engine parts and can eventually create a fire hazard and may lead to more engine damage if you do not fix it. 3. Engine misfires. If oil leaks onto the spark plugs or ignition coils, it can interfere with the spark needed for the engine to run properly and can cause engine misfires, leading to rough idling, hesitation when accelerating, or a noticeable drop in your engine performance. Because of that, an engine misfire is a sign of a bad valve cover gasket, since it's supposed to keep oil from leaking out and not cause any engine problems. 4. Visible oil on the engine. You may also notice oil pooling or collecting on the engine block or other parts under the hood if your valve cover gasket is already faulty. This visual sign often comes with oil leaks and can indicate that the valve cover gasket needs to be replaced. Oil pooling also shows that the gasket isn't sealing properly, which allows oil to escape and gather in different areas of the engine. If not fixed, this pooled oil can also cause damage to other engine parts and lead to more serious issues. 5. Low oil levels. Now, if the leak is significant, it can cause a loss of engine oil over time. That's why it's important to check your oil level regularly. If you notice a drop in oil level, even though there are no obvious leaks on the ground, it could mean there's an internal leak caused by a faulty valve cover gasket. This happens because oil is leaking inside the engine and not just outside. That's why it's important to keep an eye on your oil level to help you catch issues early and prevent further engine problems. There you have it. Those are the most common symptoms you can easily notice that indicate the valve cover gasket is no longer effectively sealing the gap between your valve cover and your engine block. You can expect to spend about $100 to $300 if you need to replace it, and it still depends on your car's make and model and the cost of labor in your area. We hope you find this video helpful, and you can also let us know what problems you're having with your car by leaving a comment below, and we'll assist that next here on Fix It. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.